All right. How we looking out there? We looking better? Yep, we're looking better. All right, so I'm going to move this, move this, so you guys can see. Can you hear me out there? I apologize for that earlier, but we're back. Let's see how we're looking. Dark Elder, welcome. Just trying to make sure we're good. I was streaming on another platform earlier, and it was really blurry. So I wanted to switch it up. So let's switch to this screen. Again, you guys are getting, I guess, a preview of what it's going to look like when we go live with the new show. Just give me 1 second here. All right. Let's see. All right, just let me know if everything looks okay. We're going to go ahead and get started since we're a little behind, schedule. Chad B. Noob, good evening. So, like I said, I was on earlier. I tried to stream through Restream, and it did not seem to work well with Twitch. So, I jumped off, set up my new this setup that's still kind of a work in progress, and yeah, the rest is, I guess, history. Like I said, it's still a work in progress. There's still a couple things I want to flesh out and make sure it's good, but this will do for what I want it to do right now. Like I said, I hope you guys are having a great week. Uh, my week has been interesting to say the least. Like I said, I promise I'll speak on that at some point because it's definitely something that I feel people need to understand, especially when you get to a certain point in your career and certain things like work-life balance and knowing your worth matters. So, like I said, I'm definitely going to speak on it, but I don't want to speak on it too soon because I don't want to speak out of anger or emotion. And I'm just trying to process everything, and find a way to communicate logically. So, in the meantime, I'm just gonna hack some shit, and I'm gonna chat with you guys because you guys always seem to kind of boost my spirits. Like I said, Wolf is only as strong as his pack, and you guys are definitely my pack. So, let me just let everybody on Twitter know that I am back on. Boom. All right, cool. So anyway, like I said, how was everybody's day today? So what you see on my screen right now is TryHackMe. It's a great website and training resource for people looking to get into cybersecurity or penetration testing. They have rooms actually for forensics. It's just a really cool platform. So I started it. Shout out to JB. JB did a stream last week looking at some Nmap stuff. I'm just gonna do some Linux fundamental stuff again. This is more of I guess, a test run, a dry run, to make sure that this new setup, I'm used to this new setup you see here. It's definitely a lot to learn. It's a lot more complex than Restream, where Restream kind of just had everything there. But Restream doesn't seem to like to cooperate with with my setup when I'm trying to do these technical streams. So anyway, one thing that we talk about in cybersecurity is that you should definitely get a solid understanding of some basic networking, as well as Windows, and what we're looking at right now is Linux. A lot of companies, a lot of people, a lot of professionals use Linux. So TryHackMe took advantage of this opportunity and created a few fundamentals courses. So as you can see, I haven't taken them yet. So this is going to be the first time I'm doing it right along with you guys. I'm using the free account. The paid account is, I believe, a year is $100 for the for the VIP membership, but I haven't done that yet. So I'm looking into it. I'm looking into a bunch of different options actually, because like I said, I'll have a lot more content around more technical stuff coming very soon. So with that being said, let's just get right into it. I'm just trying to make sure I see everybody, see what's going on. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything in the chat. So, all right, cool. So, Linux fundamentals. Many servers and security tools use Linux. Learn how to use the Linux operating system, a critical skill in cybersecurity. Linux is one of the major operating systems and is heavily used in organizations all around the world. Learning how to use Linux is a core competency and will help you in your hacking journey, not to just use Linux-based security tools, but how to use and exploit the operating system. This module will focus on getting you comfortable with Linux. So, like I said, so Linux fundamentals part 1 is get introduced to Linux basics by learning how to use fundamentally important commands. Put this into practice by deploying and accessing your own remote web-based Linux machine. Now, what I like about TryHackMe is they allow you to use their web-based machine for like an hour. You have to, if you need it longer than an hour, you just have to renew it. But if once you get your premium account, you'll have that access as well. So the first thing you want to do is click up here, click the attack box, and then you see it says use your own web-based Linux machine to access to start your attack box. Click the start attack box button. Your private machine will take 2 minutes to start. You can also use the dedicated My Machine page to start and access your machine. From here you can deploy your attack box, Kali Linux, and your free attack box. Users get 1 free attack box per hour. Subscriber users get more powerful machines with unlimited deploys. So that's, basically the paywall. Cyber Insight, JB says looks much clearer. Thank you, sir. Glad to hear. So we are going to, like I said, was it start attack box? Click here. Starting the machine. Please wait. Start the split screen. Like I said, if at any point Mr. Untouchable says much better. Okay. Like I said, I'm glad to hear. I appreciate the feedback. So as you see here, it says your machine is initializing. Use the attack box to attack machines you start on task. So while we're waiting for this to load up, I believe you go here to exit the split view. So if I need to access it, then I can just come back up here. So learn the Linux fundamentals. It's an 18-minute video
on TryHackMe. I am Dark, and today we're going to be starting the first part of the Linux fundamentals. The trifecta
for the sake of the
this
stream.
Is part of the Linux fundamentals module that you can find by going to learn.
For the sake of this, I see I probably won't go through the whole video.
And then it's one of the first modules, if not the first one. That being said, let's go ahead and dive into part one. So this, if this room looks familiar, this previously was Learn Linux. However, that room was incredibly long. I have a video of that on my YouTube channel, the older one, and it is an hour and a half. It is long. But this is a lot more digestible, and this is a lot easier to do, especially with getting started, as we have our machine controllable in the browser right there. Pretty snazzy. So, like I said, or like I just did, go ahead and click deploy just to get everything started up.
All right, so like I said, I'm not going to go through the whole thing. I'm not going to have you guys sit and watch the video with me. Let's see if we can see what they're asking for, though. Full disclosure, you probably should. It's broken up now. Twitch is broken up. Let's see. Is it still blurry? It looks good on YouTube. Yeah, it does look good on YouTube. Oh, the one long video. Okay, so this screen right here is broken up. Stream is fine. Sorry for the confusion. Oh, not a problem. Like I said, I'm looking for the feedback because, like I said, I want this to run smoothly once we get it started. So, hey, look, I'm right here. If you want to check out this video with Dewan Lightfoot, it was me, Kelvin, and Charles Shearer, also known as BSD Bandit. We did a talk on Saturday. Great group of guys. That was a lot of fun. Okay. So task 1 is the intro. This room is the first part of the Linux fundamental rooms designed to teach you about various Linux concepts and built-in tools. This room covers the following topics: introduction to Linux, executing commands, and man pages, basic files. So deploy the machine attached to get started. So we'll just hit completed because we did do that. All right, and now it says if you have a machine open in welcome room, please go to that room, terminate for deploying. Okay, so I don't have any. Cool. All right. Chad B. Noob, come on, man. You know we don't just click links here. What is it? I was talking about the video you were watching. The stream is fine. Dave W. checking in. Hey, Dave, how you doing? All right, so methodology. After careful consideration, I've deemed the best way to go about this is introduce various concepts in sections, with each section being more complex and requiring knowledge from the previous section. To better enable the transition between sections, I've split each section into different users in the VM. When you finish a section, you'll have to complete a challenge, and then you'll be able to move on to the next section. Fair enough. Task 3 is basic command execution. Now that you've logged onto your server, did we log on to the server? Chad B, a list of Twitch streaming hackers. Yeah, absolutely, please. Like I said, once I want to get this started, and once I do, I would definitely love to be on that list. All right, so let's open back up our split view. All right, cool. Move this over a little bit. Put enter. Open up the terminal. All right, cool. Now that you've logged into, appreciate it. Let's see. Now that you've logged into the server, you're going to want to do things, and everything can be done over SSH is done by running commands. To start out, we'll take a look at some of the basic commands, and the first command will be echo. Type echo hello and press enter, and you will see that. Okay, so we'll type echo hello, and you'll see it says hello is right back. See your input echo back to you. Okay. Much like the word is named after echo, which returns whatever is inputted into it. Congratulations, you've ran your first Linux command. Yay! Now I just want to double check. What was I actually supposed to SSH into anything? Let me just make sure. Right? No. Okay, cool. Alright, so most of the commands you will learn about have a lot of options that are not immediately known at first glance. These options are known as flags, and have the format command flag input. These flags can be learned about using the man command. The man command has the format man command. Therefore, to learn about flags for the echo command, we would type man echo. Typing that shows us this nicely formatted document. So again, yep, so the man is basically short for manual. So if you really want to see what the tool is about, or what the person who made the tool, or what Linux has to say about it, you would just type in man and then tool name. So Matic says backish. Yep. Both looks good. Both look good. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, like I said, this whole setup is still a work in progress, but okay, so you guys are definitely getting a preview of it. Oh, also, by the way, did the music play when it was doing the streaming start? I think it was supposed to. We get a lot of information, but the flags are stored in the description section. For example, the flag to remove the new line is -n or -n. So to output Shiba without the new line, you would type echo n -n Shiba. So we'll just do that. Echo -n Shiba. Okay. How would you output hello without a new line? That would be echo -n hello. Oh yeah, the cheat.shell command is it still does it come default now? All right, so let's just burn through this real quick. Okay, ls is a command that lists information about every file directory in the directory. Just running the ls command outputs the name of every file. So we'll just do that real quick. Okay. As with other commands, ls has many flags that can manipulate the output. For example, ls-a shows all files and directories, including one that start with dot. So ls-a. I usually do ls-la-la. So I'll show you. So ls-la. And it'll actually also give you what it is right here. So it'll tell you the read, write, execute commands, but it'll also tell you if it's a directory or not. So this D right here will tell you if it's a directory. But I don't want to jump ahead of anything, so. Alright, cool. So what flag outputs all entries? B-A. What flag outputs things in a long list format? So they didn't say that, but I believe it's. Hold on. I believe it is. Where is it? Okay, let's see if we can just do this. I'm cheating a little bit, but grep pipe grep, was it long list? Dash L. All right, cool. So moving on, we're already to task 6. Cat is short for concatenate. Does exactly what exactly that. It outputs the contents of files to the console. For example, given a file called a.txt, which contains the data hello, cat a.txt would output hello. Cat supports the -- help flag, meaning that you can see useful flags without going to the man page. So what flag numbers all output lines? So let's clear this, and then we run cat help, and that would be -n. So like I said, I know this might seem a little basic to people who may already have a understanding of Linux and stuff like that, but this is definitely good for people just starting out. Like I said, I don't want to jump ahead of anything. I know we jumped ahead of the video, but like I said, we'll just kind of just go through it, and then as we progress, we'll see where we're at. So it says we're about 50% done. Okay, where are we now? All right, so touch is a pretty simple command. It creates files. Given the command touch b.txt, it would be b.txt would be created. Now you can also create a file with the cat command, but again, I'm not trying to jump ahead of anything. I'm confused. Say what now? All right, so let's just do what they say. Touch dot b.txt. Okay. Read the above. Oh, read the above. No answer needed. Okay. I'm sitting there looking at it like, what's the question? All right. How we doing on Twitch? Are we still looking good on Twitch? And what about YouTube? It's weird that YouTube just seems to. No, okay, I was just about to say that, but when you zoom in, Chad, I appreciate it. Yeah, like I said, be on the lookout. The Discord or Slack channel, a Wolfpack chat, um, will be coming soon. Um, I'm really looking to kind of get more into the content creation and you know, interact with a lot of people and get into even doing some teaching and training. Obviously, there will be stuff that will have like a paywall or something depending on what it is that we do. But I'm definitely looking to take next steps and just start fresh. Like I said, just things have been happening, and I feel like on one hand I can look at it as, oh, why me, poor me, but on the other hand I'm looking at it as, higher powers are at play and they're all pushing me to do the same thing, which is to just kind of take that risk and venture out on my own, you know. So I appreciate all the support. Yes, add me to the Discord stuff. Add me to whatever. Like I said, I am human, so I do have a family and stuff. So you probably won't see me as frequent as a lot of other people, or even as I would like to. I'm looking to stream somewhere between 3 or 4 times a week. Not in, including InfoSec Unplugged. So InfoSec Unplugged will be its own thing on Thursdays, and then we'll have study groups, technical stuff like this. Um, we're gonna just see where it goes. So again, if you like what you're seeing, hit the like button, subscribe, follow. You can also go to buymeacoffee.com/djax and buy me a coffee, and we can just kind of keep this ball rolling. Chad B, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. All right, so let's get through. Let's finish getting through this. All right, cool. So we are now in basic file operations, running a binary. Occasionally, there will be times when you want to run downloaded or use user-created programs. This is done by providing a full path to the binary. For example, say you downloaded a binary that outputs newt. Providing the full path to the binary would be temp aa hello dot binary or bin. No, a binary is just an executable code. Think of it like a Windows exe file. I was actually just about to say that. And I've caught you at the end. No, I'm still here. A hacker. I'm here for a little bit. Like I said, I'm here. Gotta run and talk to the kids. Maddox, go right ahead. Let's see. This seems like, and let my wife know I love her. Absolutely, that's important. That is definitely important. That's definitely important. This seems like a good time to mention relative paths. Every time you intend on running a binary, you don't need to provide a full path. You can just use relative paths. So the chart below. So the dot or period would be a current directory. The absolute path would be temp/aa, or the relative path would be the dot or period again. So running a binary with a relative path would be from here/hello. So you're saying I want to run this binary from where I am currently. But if you were doing it from the absolute path, it would be /TMP/AA. Carlos, what's my profile? Profile on what? On Twitch is DJax120. On YouTube is Alpha Cybersecurity. I don't know. Buy me a coffee. I think is DJax. What are you talking about? Okay. All right, cool. Oh, TryHackMe. Oh, sorry. My profile on TryHackMe, I believe, is DJax120. All right, cool. All right, so these shortcuts are incredibly efficient and save time. The shortcuts for every command. So if I were to run ls, it would be the same thing as ls current directory. So how would you run a binary called hello using the directory shortcut? It would be hello. How would you run a binary called hello in your home directory using the shortcut? That would be tilde hello. And how would you run a binary called hello in the previous directory using the shortcut? So that would be // hello. Message sent to you here on that Discord server. All right, I'll check it out. Chat, I'll check it out. All right, so we got everything done here. All right, binary. Now that you've learned basic file operations, you can solve the first challenge. The challenge is pretty simple. Create a file called newt.txt. Once you're done, run the binary. You'll be giving the password for the user Shiba2. Okay, so we need to create a file. So because they said do it with how they said, we'll call it .txt. Now if you hit ls, newt.txt, once you're done, okay, hold on. Create a file. Once you're done, run the binary, and you'll be given a password for Shiba2. Oh, okay. So we're gonna go /Shiba1, and then the password is ping you for the win. Submit. We're good. Message sent. Okay, hold on. Laugh my ass off. I followed you on Twitter. I appreciate it. Like I said, you can follow me on Twitter. Follow me here on wherever you're watching. If you're following me on YouTube, subscribe. If you're following me on Twitch, you can follow, or you can follow me on all of them. That would be great too. All right. So now that we have our next user password, it seems like a good time to cover su. So su would be the super user command, or like sudo. Or sudo, or however you pronounce it. Su is a command that allows you to change the user without logging out and logging back in. For example, if you wanted to switch to Shiba2 while you're the user Shiba1, you would type su Shiba2, and then you would be prompted for a password. If you entered Shiba2's password, you would then become Shiba2. Typing su on its own is equivalent to typing su root. Okay, so that was just a reading. And then Linux fundamentals. Now that you have some beginner knowledge, it's time to take a step further and join the Linux fundamentals 2 room. All right, so I'll just open that in a new tab and then terminate the machine. We'll hit terminate. Your machine has been terminated. All right, cool. Hey, look, we got confetti and stuff. Yay. Let's share it on Twitter. Having fun on the stream. Cool. All right. All right. So it is 9 o'clock. Like I said, I wanted to get more done, but because I ran into those technical difficulties earlier, we didn't get a chance. So I guess the next time I come on, we can continue with the Linux stuff, or I can do a CTF. I'll probably, I don't know. We'll see where it goes. Tomorrow, I don't know. I'm hoping tomorrow will be a better day. You guys are getting a treat because every time I have a bad day, I'm streaming. But yeah, if we'll see what happens tomorrow. Like I said, if not, you'll definitely catch me on Thursday with InfoSec Unplugged, where I'm